Out there on the grid for this race, John Miller beside him. There's Junior Johnson, Ashley Stitchbury, and in the Iowa car, Inky Tulloch.
I'm really indebted to Mark for vertically side. Sad way to get in the car, but he's going to be okay, so I guess that's good. And I've always wanted to run in one of these things because they are, you know, this is today's race car, isn't it?
So a reverse situation from race 1 with Junior Johnson taking the pole, and actually Paul Morris, previous pole sitter, bumped back to 3. Stitchbury taking the 2nd spot on the grid. John Miller in 4th in his Camaro. Then Shane Drake, the rookie, alongside Alan Ferguson. Ready to roll now, Junior Johnson alongside Ashley Stitchbury. Let's see what kind of a drag race it is between the Mustang and the Chevy Camaro. It's been 2 Camaros on the front row each race so far in the last couple of meetings. And it's Camaros back in front again because Stitchbury not a good start, and Morris has slotted down the inside of him. So Johnson got the lead away in the NZ Camaro. Paul Morris in the Powerbeat car settles into 2nd. John Miller the 4th. He's in 4th. That's right behind Stitchbury, the blue car. So the man from Tennessee, very competitive here. Really had to try and find his feet in the Kiwi scene on these Hoosier tyres at Timaru, but seemed to have settled right down. Running in front of Shane Drake, the first race rookie in the TraNZams here at Teretonga, and doing a good job too in the 2nd Shell Mustang. But out front, the NZ car, Junior Johnson, trying to reverse the order last time they raced here, which was just earlier on today, when Morris closed the gap on him in the point standings by 5. Oh, and Inky Tulloch, what a way to start his first race, and puts it up the bank. Here's the Iowa replay. Watch what happens. Hits on the gas, just too hard, gets up on the curbs as well, and around she goes, up into the grass. Well, luckily it didn't look like too much damage. Meantime, out front, the battle hotting up because Stitchbury getting right up on the back of the 2 Camaros ahead and leaving a bit of a gap back to John Miller the 4th. Gap also back to Shane Drake and Alan Ferguson running behind him. But Junior Johnson, man who's hoping to get a drive either in one of these cars in the American scene this year or else back home in the Aussie V8 scene. I think he's trying to nudge his dad Dick to move over a bit and make room for him in the car. But I know Johnny Bow is still signed on by the team for their challenge on the Australian Championship this year. And of course, Junior really got his work cut out trying to find a job, a drive in that scene. And as his dad says, wilting away a bit, which not the desired thing. George Shuri, the man from Green Bay, built this car himself, runs it on no budget or no sponsorship budget, and almost to be lapped by these guys. Not surprising that. And Johnny Miller the 4th looking down the inside of Stitchbury there. So Stitch getting the pressure from the American. The Camaro looks like they're the desired car to have around the Teretonga scene because they're really making the pace today. A win and a 2nd place to them so far, and the first 2 out front again right now. And Miller trying to make it 3 Chevys in a row by going past Stitchbury, but so far finding his way blocked by a very wide Mustang rear end. So John Miller the 4th gets on the gas. Ooh, just a little loose and dusts up the edge of the track, but it's Stitchbury's in trouble. In fact, looks like he could have been pulling in pit lane, certainly slowing down the front straight.
I lost more and more gears as the race went on, so I decided to shut it down.
Well, the NZ car, no problem whatsoever out front. In fact, opening up a bit of a gap now on Paul Morris as the laps tick down. This is the view as he comes up behind George Shuri again, down the front straight. Power goes down by Junior Johnson. Great, all credit to Johnson for his performance in this car. All credit, too, to Bruce Jenner, the local guy, who, of course, came home from the States and brought, for the last 2 or 3 years, 3 or 4 years maybe, has brought home teams to run in this TraNZam Championship. Brought Chris Neifel and Scott Lagasse a couple of years ago and won a Neifel in a Porsche. Brought Neifel back again last year to run in this car in purple Hoosier tyres trim, you might remember. Very good car. Notched up a win or 2 last season with Neifel at the controls. Certainly notched up its share of the victories this season in the Street Skill Series. Now Morris got his work cut out now in the dying stages of the race, trying to really close in on him in doing so, but time is running out for the Powerbeat car in the 2nd spot, run by Mark Fetch Motorsport out of Auckland. Of course, that is the championship-winning car from last year. Morris right on his tail, but watch Johnson put the pedal to the metal down the front straight, going to the checkered flag this time. That's the way it's going to finish, no question about it. Junior Johnson takes out his win, reversing the order earlier with Morris second. Shane Drake gets his first podium in third.
There's a lot of points left at the moment, and all it takes is one DNF, so we've just got to keep chipping away and keep extending our points lead, hopefully.